Hey, I wanted to go back to Bridal Falls because there was that structure that used to be like the Skyway trying to bring you to the restaurant at the top of the falls. But I rode my bike, and at the time, yeah, I had my camera, but I didn't have my selfie stick, so I couldn't really, I couldn't go into the structure, but I didn't have my selfie stick with me, so I couldn't get a good view of what was inside. At least I don't think so. So now I got the van. I'm heading back to the falls right now. There's a place where I can park right up next to the falls. So I am going to go there, and I am going to film around. I'm not actually going to go into the structure because there's not really a way I can get in there. But I just want to be able to see what it's like inside. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this short little video. And if by the way, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, watch my last video. And it's basically my inaugural trip on my mountain bike. I just got over the weekend, and I went ahead and rode up to Bridal Falls and broke it in a little bit. I didn't, not literally break, but broke it in, getting used to it. One thing I learned about it is how out of shape I really am. So this will be a good thing for my health, and hopefully I can live longer, make some more of these videos. But anyways, the building I was talking about was a tramway that brought you up to a restaurant at the top of the falls, and there's still remnants of it there, even at the top of the building. Let's see. I think it was built in the 1950s or 60s, and it burned down in the 80s, I think. And before anybody could really get at the rebuild the restaurant. I think there was an avalanche that destroyed the restaurant even more, making it more difficult to rebuild. And then I think there was I don't know, my history could be off about it. So if there's anybody from the Provo, Utah area, and I'm getting my history wrong, please correct it. But from what I've heard, there was another fire in 2006 that permanently burned the structure. You still see like the beams and everything up there, but since I'm using a GoPro, I can't exactly zoom up in there right now. But there used to be a cable. There was a cable that would go all the way up to the top where the tramway was, and they cut that down, I think, in 2008. And anyways, they still have the building down here on this main level, and that's what we're about to go check out. Well, this is the structure. We'll start on the back side of it at least. Way up there where I'm pointing, that's where the restaurant is. You can see the beams where the landing pad was for the tram. Way up there. And the line would run all the way up there and just start off from right here. This whole area, loading dock. People lined up to go up there. According to the paper, I can't go into it, which I don't really think I will. And they spelled prosecution wrong. Prosecution. See, right there at the bottom. Alright. Couple more beams where the line was held. Looks like this is where the pulley was. some more beams. I was originally here, then now there's no one sticking out. Nice. Hear it creaking. Barbed wire up there. And I think this is where the main machine was at. Took you all the way up there. Now, I know there at least used to be a path that would take you all the way up to that restaurant up there. It was a pretty steep one from what I've heard. Well, as I mentioned earlier in the video, there was avalanches and a fire and stuff. I'm pretty sure that they knocked out the path to get all the way up there. I've always wanted to go out there, but I'm a little afraid of heights, so it might actually freak me out more than me thinking it's actually pretty cool to go up there. But yeah, I actually saw there. I know there's a YouTube video out there where there's a couple of guys who are actually up there in the structure. I don't know if the video was pre or post, fire. But anyways, check that out. Check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video.